The Art of Marriage, The Alchemy of Union and Transformation by L.S. Larkey is not just a book, it is a revelation, a sacred text, and a cosmic roadmap to understanding love in its highest, most eternal form. Unlike traditional relationship books that focus on communication techniques or conflict resolution, this book transcends the mundane and enters the realm of the infinite, revealing marriage as a spiritual crucible, an alchemical fire, and a divine reflection of the universe itself. At its core, this book challenges everything we think we know about love and relationships. It elevates marriage beyond social contracts and personal fulfillment and redefines it as a sacred, transformational path, one that mirrors the very process of creation, destruction, and rebirth that governs the cosmos. Through profound spiritual wisdom, poetic depth, and a breathtaking philosophical approach, The Art of Marriage unveils how love is not something that begins and ends, but rather an eternal force that shapes the very fabric of reality itself. It redefines love as a sacred and cosmic force. This book shatters conventional relationship myths and replaces them with a higher, transcendent truth. That love is not about possession but transformation, not about completion but evolution. Marriage is not a static institution, but an ongoing alchemical process, dissolving the ego and forging something luminous, something eternal. It merges love with the structure of the universe. Through Atlantean astrology, trademarks, sacred geometry, and cosmic archetypes, The Art of Marriage links human love to the grand design of the cosmos, showing how relationships are reflections of celestial rhythms, universal laws, and the divine interplay of forces. Love is not an accident. It is the pulse of creation itself. It transcends the personal and touches the eternal. Unlike conventional relationship books that focus on the psychology of love, this book expands far beyond the human mind and into the sacred, the mystical, and the eternal. It does not just discuss marriage as a partnership, it reveals it as a portal to enlightenment, a journey towards self-realization, and a mirror of the divine oneness that underlies all existence. It is written in a poetic, lyrical, and immersive style. This is not just a book to be read, it is a book to be felt, experienced, and lived. The writing itself is an invocation, a hymn to love's infinite nature, a work of literature that belongs not only on bookshelves but in the hearts and souls of those who seek the deepest truths about love, unity, and transformation. The Alchemy of Love and Transformation. Love is not meant to keep us comfortable, it is meant to dissolve, refine, and transform us. True marriage is an alchemical crucible where the raw materials of our being, our fears, desires, wounds, and illusions are transmuted into something divine. Love is not about finding the perfect person, it is about becoming the highest version of ourselves through the sacred mirror of another soul. Marriage as a cosmic reflection. Love is not just a human experience, it is woven into the fabric of the universe. The orbits of celestial bodies, the cycles of nature, and the dance of the elements all reflect the fundamental patterns of love and union. Atlantean astrology trademark, sacred geometry, and the archetypal energies of Uranus, Scorpio, and Ophiuchus reveal that love is both a mystery and a map, a universal code embedded within all of creation. The infinite and eternal nature of love. Love does not begin or end. It always has been and always will be. The greatest illusion of human relationships is that love is something we find or lose. This book dismantles that illusion, revealing that love is the very essence of existence, the breath of eternity, and the pulse of the infinite. When we love consciously, fearlessly, and without attachment, we step into oneness with the eternal force that moves the cosmos. The role of conflict and surrender in love. Every challenge in love is not an obstacle, but an invitation, a chance to surrender, to let go, to burn away illusions. Love is not about control. It is about trust, faith, and allowing the sacred fires of transformation to shape us into something more luminous than we could ever be alone. True love does not seek to bind, it seeks to liberate. It does not seek permanence, it seeks evolution. Unlike any other book on relationships, The Art of Marriage transforms the way we understand love at its most fundamental level. It is not a guide, it is a sacred initiation. It is a book that will awaken the reader to the highest truth of love, one that transcends time, space, and human limitation. Bridge the gap between relationships and cosmic consciousness, showing that love is not just something we experience, it is something we are. Elevate marriage to its rightful place, not as a contract, but as a divine journey, a holy pilgrimage, and a path toward enlightenment. This book is not just for those in relationships, it is for anyone who seeks to understand the infinite and eternal nature of love. It is for the seekers, the visionaries, the mystics, and those who dare to go beyond the ordinary and into the extraordinary depths of human and cosmic connection. There are books that inform, there are books that inspire, and then there are books that transform the soul. The Art of Marriage, the alchemy of union and transformation is the latter. It is one of the most profound works on love ever written, destined to stand alongside the great spiritual texts of history, not as a set of relationship principles, but as a cosmic truth. It is a book that will be studied, cherished, and passed down through generations because it does not simply tell us about love, it awakens us to it. It reminds us that love is not something we possess, but something we become. This is not just a book. It is a revolution in how we understand love itself. What inspired you to write The Art of Marriage? How does this book challenge traditional views of marriage and relationships? What role does Atlantean astrology trademark play in understanding love? Why is marriage an alchemical process? And what does that mean for relationships? How does this book redefine love as something infinite and eternal? What is the most powerful realization you want readers to walk away with? How can people apply these spiritual insights to their everyday relationships? How does this book connect human love to the greater cosmic order? What is the legacy of this book, and how do you see it impacting future generations? What is your final message to listeners about love, transformation, and the journey of marriage? This is not just another book about relationships. This is a timeless, transformative revelation about love's infinite, eternal, and cosmic nature. Whether you are in a relationship or walking your own sacred path, The Art of Marriage will change the way you understand love, life, and the universe itself. This book does not just end, it continues, expanding into the lives and hearts of all who read it, because love like this book is forever. Final note, a call to the seekers of love's eternal truth. To the dreamers, the visionaries, the lovers of the infinite. If you have ever felt the whisper of something greater, if you have ever longed for a love that does not fade, if you have ever gazed into the night sky and sensed that love is more than fleeting moments, more than words spoken and forgotten, then this journey is for you. This book is not just a collection of ideas. It is a gateway, a sacred invitation, a mirror reflecting the deepest truths of the universe. It is for those who dare to step beyond the surface, beyond the temporary, beyond the illusion of separateness. It is for those who know in the depths of their soul that love is not something we merely experience, but something eternal, infinite, and woven into the very fabric of existence itself. I invite you to take this leap of faith, to surrender to the sacred currents of love's great mystery, to step beyond what you have been told and into what you have always known, that love is not a destination but a journey, a cosmic dance, a luminous unfolding of the soul. This book is for you. The Art of Marriage, the alchemy of union and transformation is available now on Amazon in Kindle and paperback. It is waiting for you, ready to awaken something vast and timeless within. Read it not just with your eyes, but with your soul. Let it change you, open you, and remind you that love is not something you find, it is something you become. With deepest reverence and infinite love, sincerely, L.S. Larkey.